When Jesus sent out his disciples, the 12 and the 72, he told them how they should respond to the people that they would encounter. And so we want to be ready to respond to people appropriately as we share the gospel with them. As we have 4 primary responses. When Paul was in Athens, he shared the gospel, and some of the people sneered. Acts chapter 17, some sneered. I mean, they didn't want to have anything to do with it. And so Paul considered them like red lights, and I think it's the same thing that Jesus told us to do. Just to lovingly move on. We're not going to bash them or push them or try to convince them. Someone who wants nothing to do with Jesus and the gospel, we're going to lovingly move on. And then it says in Acts 17 that some who heard wanted to know more. They weren't ready to turn and follow, but they were curious. They wanted to know more about this Jesus. And so they're like yellow lights. What do we do at a yellow light? We slow down, but we continue moving forward. Or we're a bit cautious, but we continue moving forward. And so with someone who wants to know more, we want to talk about stories of Jesus with them. So right then and right there, or maybe setting a time to meet up again, just asking, hey, could we talk more about some stories of Jesus? Because I want them to encounter Jesus. And if they're willing to continue having a dialogue and discussion about Jesus, then I want to continue in that conversation with them, helping them move a bit closer and a bit closer. And then some people, it says in Acts 17, after Paul had shared in Athens, some people believe. Some people will believe, and those people are like green lights. They're ready to go. And so we need to know how to help them move forward as a new disciple. So after we teach them to pray and tell them how to talk to God and turn and follow Him, and when we give them their identity, we're going to talk through their relationship map and who they can share with, and we're going to help them understand what to share and help them practice through that. And even understanding the first step of obedience and baptism, we're going to continue to meet up with them, helping them learn how to obey Jesus. And for a lot of us, there's a 4th type of person that we will encounter. Not just red, yellow, or green, but often we know people in our lives who are already following Jesus. And we call those people pegs. Pre-existing green. Just a simplified way for us to communicate. But a person who's already following Jesus, if I don't know them already, or if there's someone in my life that is already following Jesus and I get to share the gospel and that's how I find out that they're following Jesus, I want to invite them to continue to walk alongside of me and do this together. How can we learn together how to be an ambassador of Jesus, how to be continually made new? And I want to help start teaching them to obey Jesus along with me. So I'm going to ask them, can we meet up again so that I can share with you what I've been learning, how I've been learning to obey Jesus. And we can continue to encourage each other and hold each other accountable. We can celebrate what God's doing, and we can be in this together.